Hello, this is Sunny and this is my video on Web Dev Simplified Exercises. Technically, it's a learning or tutorial video that teaches you SQL but also presents its own, exercises for you to practice on. The Kyle over here from Web Dev Simplified has made the video and he mentions it a lot in his video on, okay, if you've done this tutorial, if you've done this learning course, do the exercises and watch the follow-up video as well, as he will explain how the answers work. Now, my academic history throughout has been computer science. It never deviated from it. So, academically speaking, I did learn SQL. I just needed a refresher, and this video by Kyle is to the point. I like it. He did it examples rather than just throwing out, okay, these are the keywords, and the exercises themselves are on par with the level. They are not too easy, they're not too tough. Some of them lie in the middle. It came relatively easy to me, and if you scroll down, the pinned comment mentions the link for the GitHub that contains the exercises and the solutions, as you can see here. So this is mine. Now, Kyle uses SQL Workbench. I did not. I have utilized MariaDB and HiDSQL to implement the solutions. That's what these things are. But you still need the setup files, and the setup files here are the data SQL and schema SQL. I'll show it to you. If you do here, load SQL file. Let's load them both if I can. Yeah. So schema.sql essentially creates the database and the two tables, bands and albums. The first problem that's given to us is create the songs table, and that's how you get the songs table as shown here. Now data.sql is data for all three tables. It fills them up. See, insert into statements and nothing else. If you've done the first exercise properly, you will get data in all three of them. I can show that to you as well. See, songs.table and 182 rows basically. The fun part is the challenges or the exercises range from simple like create a table or get the name of a band, to fun ones like select the oldest album or just showcase bands that have albums. Now he does mention solutions, but they are not hard coded. You don't have to do exactly as his hints mention it right here. He said, see, there are multiple different ways to solve this problem, but they will all involve a join. So you can do it in any way you like. And as you can see, you have inserts, you have deletes, you have get the average length, and so on. Now all of these exercises basically deal with common day-to-day happenings in the database. So he's not going out of his way to say, okay, create a view and then do something else. The fun one that took me some time was this: get the number of songs for each band. Now I'm explaining my solution for this one, and that's because I tried it multiple ways, and the one way that worked out for me was this. So what exactly we are doing is we are saying get the band name as band and count the songs from the songs table and title it as number of songs. And we do a join where we say that the songs belong to an album and the albums belong to a band, and then we're grouping by bands. So if you run this, it will show the exact same solution as presented here, like what the output should be. There's another way of doing it, and that was creating a view. Now view technically means you will create a temporary variable, so a temporary table. So you can do album and songs, join them, and then create a view. That view will then join with bands to get this output. So that's one solution, probable. The way I tried it initially was entirely wrong. I was going from the base to the top, and that was going bands, albums, and then songs. And that wasn't working out, because if you do that, then this count statement right here becomes complex. So instead of just writing this, it becomes something along the lines of select count of songs of ideas, number of songs, from songs, where, and then the condition. So that wasn't working out. So a huge shout out to Kyle and WebDev Simplified for his amazing video. He covered most commonly used topics, and I did my best. I revised my SQL. I know SQL now. Well, I knew SQL, but now I'm up to date. And thank you.